Here you go, Mama. You're not gonna let them have any? You're not gonna let them have any? Food is the biggest thing to their heart. What do you think, Mama? You wanna share? You wanna share? Hmm? I've learned that she likes to have her belly rubbed and her neck rubbed, especially like this. Oh yeah. I think these guys have a little bit of vitamin A deficiency, and I checked her for mites. I'm not seeing any mites. But she, I think between not having enough green grass and stuff to eat where she was at, and her losing her winter coat, making her itchy, that's what's caused the hair missing in some of these guys. But she likes this. Huh, Mama? Oh yeah, that feels so good. She'll sit here and let me rub her right there. So they're doing good. They're getting big. The steer's really starting to look good right here. He's looking good, and so is the bull. The bull's putting some weight on since they've been here. She's the only one that'll let me rub on her and everything. She's getting to be bossy. So we her bags, if you can see her bags right here, they're starting to really fill up. I mean, I touched them yesterday, and they're pretty tight, full of milk. So I don't know, she might be having a calf here pretty quick within the month, or maybe even earlier than that. So anyways, well, we were getting ready to do our processing and just looked over and seen this one born. Minutes born. Hello, I haven't looked yet to see what it is. Mama's cleaning her off. It's gonna be a nice, beautiful day. Yeah, good job, Mama. Good job, Mama. What'd you get? Hi, Mama. Good job. Come on, little one. You're almost there. Oh, almost, baby. Gosh darn, so cute. Hello. Hello, little one. Hello. Hello. Hey, Mama. Good job, Mama. Good job, Mama. Good job. Oh, I know. All right, so it's been a day, and she's doing really good. She stayed with Mama. I had to actually just get her out of the grass. Hello, little girl. Get her out of the grass. She was laying down in the grass sleeping. really good. Mama and baby both. All right, guys. Well, it's day 3. Put her in the background. Sorry about the sun. But yeah, it's day 3. Baby's doing good. She's playful right now. Here, let me turn you guys around. That way, let me get a better angle so you're not staring into the sun. All right. So it's day 3, and she's doing really good. Zoom in here. So yeah, she's doing really good. She's pooping solid, which is good. You just want to make sure that she's, you know, not got the runs or anything. But Mama's been doing a really good job taking care of her. And so Sunday morning, today's Monday. Yesterday morning, I was looking out about 6:30. Sun was just coming up, and just to kind of look on them and see how she's doing and everything. And so, hey, little one. And Lady was out here in their field. Lady's my grandpa's dog. And and so she was coming over to, I guess, just kind of see where the gave birth and everything. Well, the mama ran her off. So she's a good mama. She does a really good job. She lets me come up and pet the calf. Doesn't get too bothered with me, but she doesn't like the dogs being around, so, which is a good thing. So, but yeah, she's doing really well. That's our first calf, not the first calf on our barn. I mean, on our farm, but our first calf that we've owned ourselves. So we're excited. It is a little heifer. I think I said that earlier. But she is a heifer, and so we're on the fence. We might keep her to breed her because the bull's not her dad. So yeah, we might go ahead and keep her and breed her. But not you, big boy. You around December or maybe a little earlier are going to be going into the freezer. But yeah, hi honey. Hi little one, come on. Come on. Hi. So we got to pick a name for her. Being that we might keep her, we need to keep we're going to pick a name for her. So we've got 2 name contests going. Not really contests, but we're going to take a vote. I got to stand up. There's stickers. So we're going to take a vote. I think I'm going to post something after this video on taking a vote. We'll run a vote for about a week of what the name of the other cow is going to be, the one on the backside of the mama. We've gotten some pretty good names out there. So we're going to put the names that people have suggested and let you guys vote. But yeah, so stay tuned, please. But man, it's just, we got babies everywhere right now. We got chicks that are hatching. We've got baby calves. We got baby piglets. 'Tis the season, I guess. But anyways, well, let's go over and look and see how our egg layers are doing. She's getting, Mama's cleaning her up. And so what I was saying earlier about making sure that the babies don't have diarrhea, that's called scours. Sometimes they get them, and if they do get them, you have to, good job, baby. You have to make sure that they're staying hydrated. But usually with Mama, they don't get too much scours. So anywho, thank you, Mr. Bull. Thank you, Bubba. That's what we wanted to watch, was you poop. We're trying to see the calf. Mama, will you stand still and let the calf eat? Yeah, so that's the one. 459 is the one we're trying to get a name for. So I thought it was going to be the mama, but I guess not. Katie already named her Phoebe. So we're going to name this little girl here the new name. We already got a name for him. He's Meatloaf. Oh, Meatloaf. Oh, buddy. But if you look back on the video that I posted when they first got here, how skinny they looked, man, when they got here. Which it's not the farmer's fault we got them from. Their pasture was pretty wrecked by the rain that we had, and you know, I mean, you can only do so much. So that's why they were clearing the herd, and obviously we've got them on some grass here. You can already see we're going to be moving them this week again to the next paddock. They've got this thing ate down pretty good, and I don't want to totally deplenish all the grass in here, even though they're getting pretty good. Getting down there pretty good, but not that we're going to have more rain or anything, but we might. Oh, look at her. So stinking cute. Just sit here and just watch her. So, all right, well, let's go look at the egg layers. All right, so real quick, talking about the grass getting ate down, you can see the grass line on this fence. I'll turn you this way, you can probably really see it. But yeah, they're eating it down pretty good. So, I mean, obviously we've got plenty out here. So, I even had my neighbor come over and tell me that he was redoing some barbed wire over next to us, and told me that, which it's state land, so we're not supposed to be in there, but our wonderful state is not taking care of their land and letting the grass grow too high to where it's going to become a fire hazard in the summer. So he's going to turn his horses in there, but he also said that if I wanted to, that he was going to put in a gate for me to where I can turn my cattle in there and eat the grass down, do the job for the state that we pay them to do. So anywho, I won't even go there. But anyways, here's the egg layers, how they're doing. They're doing really well. I think they've all finally gotten used to being in here. Their egg production's slowly going back up, but it kind of rocked them there for about a week, even though we still had 11 dozen to take to the church, which I actually took another dozen to work, so there would have been 12 dozen last week. So, you know, only a couple dozen short of what they usually do, but lately anyways. So, but no, they're doing good, and we'll keep them in here until it gets ate way too far down. Then we'll look at moving them a little bit. But yeah, so it's working out pretty good. I'm happy. We don't have them in our backyard. We have had a couple escapees. That, I think, is one there. She was out, but she got out. Her and her sister got out when we were moving the hoop houses before we got the netting up. So they'd been out since. I've caught her so far. We do have one of our black ocelots running around out here that has jumped out twice now. So we'll be cutting wings, cutting feathers to keep them from flying so easily. But yeah, it's working really well. I'm really happy. So real quick, so we got to be able to undo the hot wire on the netting before we go over. So instead of unplugging the hot wire and making where the cows are dead, and able to get out if they really wanted to, which they can get out anyways, but really if they really wanted to, but yeah, to keep the kids from having to have to unplug and plug back in the hot wire all the time, I went ahead and had an idea. I went ahead and took some baling wire and wrapped it around the hot wire to the fence, which obviously it's not on right now, and then took one of these hooks to where all the kids or Katie or I have to do is just walk up, grab this, unhook it, drop it, and now this is off. And then, you know, whenever they're done, all they got to do is just grab it and rehook it again. Twist it a little better. Hook it again, and now it's hot again. So that keeps the kids from, because like everybody, our kids tend to get a little bit forgetful at times. And I've known to do that a few times too. But that'll keep the kids from, you know, leaving the hot wire off on the cows. At least, you know, if they forget to hook it onto the netting for the chickens, you know, we're not having 800 to 600 pound animals running around. So anyways, just thought I'd share that. Maybe somebody might use that on their system. All right, so now we're gonna do a little update on Daniel's meat birds. So these are his meat birds. We got them moved out of the brooder and into the chicken tractor. So they're growing nicely. They are going to be 4 weeks old come this week, actually this Wednesday. So in 2 days they're going to be 4 weeks old. They're feathering out pretty decently compared to the past. We've got them on a different feed regimen that one of our FFA students that is pretty much, she's done. This year's her last year, but she's not going to compete with the meat birds this year. So she was so kind, her and her mom were so kind enough to share with us their regimen of feeding, and they pretty consistently did really well with their meat birds, and it took them a lot of years to come up with the right feed ratio that they did for their birds. So anywho, we're giving it a shot to see how they do, and that way Daniel will do well at the Chowchilla Fair. So that's Daniel's meat birds. All right, guys, so anyways, that's going to be all the video is on this one. Appreciate you guys, appreciate all your support. Make sure you've subscribed if you haven't subscribed. We've had a lot of viewers that haven't subscribed, so if you're a new viewer or if you've been watching us and you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do that. That helps us out. Our goal is by the end of this year to be at 1,000. We are at 280, I think 2 or 83 last time I checked. So if you don't mind, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, make a comment, tell us what you want to name the cow and also the new calf, and you know, we'll go ahead and do a vote on it and pick the best one. So anyways, guys, we appreciate you. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. My wife is consistently putting out new videos, a lot better than I am on being consistent, but doing the best I can the time I have. So guys, appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a wonderful spring. Hope the weather's getting nice where you're at, and we'll catch you all on the flippity flop.